on, dance party. So I gotta start all my lives with dancing because it gets me fired up. So, happy Tuesday, you guys. It's Lisa Lupo, Sidelines to CEO, joining you guys for another episode of Girl, Get Off the Frickin' Sidelines. So that is what I am bringing you guys Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock Pacific, helping you women who are in online business get off of the sidelines and step into that CEO role of your business. Get out of the way, get out of your own way, stop watching everybody else and comparing yourself, and jump in. And that's what I did, and that's what I'm teaching. So I coach women. Hi, Lisa. I have a network marketing business in the wellness space, and then I also coach female entrepreneurs, women in online business, how to show up as the CEO and step into that role and start having the discipline to work from home. And what does that look like, right? What does your schedule look like when you work from home? Time blocking, morning routine, being productive with your time, getting to the end of the day and feeling like you got stuff done and not that you just dilly-dallied all day long, right? We've all been there. So I have a coaching camp that I'm running right now. Lisa is in it, and it is a 6-week coaching camp. We're in week 3, and this is all women in business who are getting super organized with their time. They're learning how to do power hours. They're learning how to put in the priorities that are important, that are going to move their life forward in the direction that they want to go around their business and life goals. And I have another camp that launches April 20th, and that is called Sidelines to CEO Blitz Camp. And that's a 4-week camp, and it's specifically for women who are in network marketing. So if you're in network marketing, or you know someone who's in network marketing who's kind of hanging out on the sidelines, getting ready to get ready, treating their business kind of like a hobby, it's paying them kind of like a hobby, this could be for you. It's going to be very focused on income producing activities, learning how to prospect and get more done in less time, and really develop the habits that you need long term to create a sustainable, really solid foundation in your network marketing business. So that is coming April 20th through May 17th, and there's a link in my bio to my website where you can learn more about Blitz Camp, and there's actually an application there as well. So let's get into today's topic. I'm actually going to type it in the comments. Today's topic is comfort zones, you guys. Nothing ever grows there, right? Like, when you stay in your comfort zone, you stay the same, right? Nothing changes. And it doesn't mean that your life is bad. It doesn't mean that things aren't good. But when we stop growing, we stop living, right? We have to continue to grow. Even if we're in a place where we're happy, where things are moving forward and or we're doing well, we're making great money, we're happy, we're doing good, we can always do better, right? And we have to always strive for continuing to grow and bettering ourselves and stepping into our next level self and discovering our true potential, right? And so the reason why I had this topic today was because I have been realizing that I am a very outgoing person. I love people. I love networking. I love meeting new people. I love learning about new people. I'm one of those people who at a social event, like, I will talk to people, I will dance, I will get out there. I'm very outgoing in that way. However, building an online business and being able to do it from the comfort of my own home, sit behind a camera and reach all these people, I do Zoom calls all the time. So I'm really, really taking advantage of technology and the opportunity to work from home. But with that also comes the challenge, or I guess I should say the comfort of being safe and comfortable in your house and not having to get up and leave and go do anything, right? So one of the things that I've made a decision recently too is that every single week I will have one day a week that I leave and I get ready and I go to the next town over, or I go a couple towns away, maybe half an hour-long drive to get somewhere out of my comfort zone, out of my normal routine, out of my normal environment, to go meet people. put myself out there, learn about other people, share with people what I'm doing. And so today, some of you might have seen in my stories, today hi Amanda. Today I went to a networking event. So it was a women's event that was put on it was in Scottsdale. It was at a place called the Emerald, which is a really cool, you guys gotta go look it up on Instagram. It's a really cool women's co-working space and it is gorgeous, right? The whole place is done so well and they host events and you can rent it out and do your own event there, and it's a really cool space. So anyway, I went to a women's event there and got a little bit out of my comfort zone. Just even driving over there was out of my comfort zone because I had to sit in traffic and I had to do the whole like commute thing that most people do every morning, which I don't ever have to do, that I'm so grateful for. But I did that and that was out of my comfort zone. It's something that I don't like to do. It's something that I dread. It's something that I get in my head about and I'm like, oh, I don't want to drive to Scottsdale because I don't want to be in traffic, or I don't want to drive that far. Right? Well, like, get over it, right? I need to like go get out of my circle, out of my normal little bubble that I'm in. So I am encouraging you guys to commit to, if you're a home-based business owner, if you're somebody who's building a business from home and you don't have anything else going on, I know there's some of you out there who, hi Lindsay, I know there's some of you out there who build, have a full-time job and then you have a little side hustle, right? Or you have a full-time job that you get up and you get ready and you go to that job, and then you have your little network marketing business, or you have your real estate business, or you have your side business that you do, right? And so you're out and about, right? And you're out interacting with people. Well, for someone like me, who I used to own a gym, so I used to be around people all the time, I work from home full time. I have 2 online businesses that both I'm able to do from home. So if you're like that and you're somebody who is full-time, or your only gig is your little, your side hustle or your home-based business that you run, you have to schedule in time. We have to schedule in time to get out of our comfort zones and go meet people and put ourselves out there. And even someone like me who's very outgoing, it's hard for me to do because I get in my little routine and it's easy for me to just stay home, right? So what I learned today in going to this event was that, oh my gosh, there's so much more opportunity out there offline, right? And I think sometimes we just need that reminder that like the online space is amazing, right? You can meet so many people. I have filled all my coaching camp. I have filled my one-on-one coaching all through Instagram. I mean, literally, I've done so well just promoting my stuff on Instagram and meeting so many people that way. But we can never discount the power of face-to-face, belly-to-belly connection with people. And I think even in network marketing, we're kind of reverting back to that, right? Where people are getting tired of hearing about your network marketing business online. Like they're like, okay, I've heard about your product, like, all right, your opportunity, blah, 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 right? And, at some point, like we have to get back to the old school way of building a business, and that is belly-to-belly, get to know people. Let people see you and look in your eyes and hear you and pick up your energy and, just have those conversations that you can have belly to belly that you can't have online, right? Or take the conversations offline, right? Meet people online and then go set up a coffee date, right? Or make sure that when you're in their town or you're wherever they are, that you set up time to meet them belly to belly. And that is a way that I think we can all be better, those of us that are building in the online space, be better at doing that, because it becomes so easy and so routine for us to just connect this way, right? I use Zoom every single day. And while I love it, and it's amazing because I get to see people's faces and I get to actually interact with them face to face, it is not the same as belly to belly. It is not the same as being in the same space as somebody and sharing that energy with them, right? So, just a reminder of, your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is not a place where we grow, right? It's a place where we just kind of stay the same. It's familiar. It feels good. And yeah, we have some routines that we love, right? I have restaurants that I love going to that are kind of my routine, right? Or I have coffee shops that I love that are kind of part of my routine. But at some point, we have to also step out of that comfort zone to grow in order to experience new things, meet new people, right? So one of my suggestions for today is that if you're a home-based business owner or you're someone who's in the online business space and you're wanting to grow, which hopefully all of you are, that you designate one day a week, right, to get out of your comfort zone, get out of your normal routine, get out of your house if you're someone who works from home, and go do something different, right? Go sign up. I had to sign up for this event, you guys, so I had to pay $35 for it. which is actually really good because I was like, oh, I paid for it. I gotta go, right? So I put it on my calendar. I committed to it. I had a girlfriend that went with me, so she met me there. And I made some great connections. I met some incredible women. I got to tell them about my camp. I had a couple people interested in it, and met some new people, right? I had no expectation of that, you guys. I was going to this, it was a class. I was going to this class just to learn like what the woman was teaching about. And I thought, oh, I might meet some people, you know, but I actually made some really great business connections and got a couple new people like following me on Instagram and all of that, right? So what can come from a simple little, you know, driving over to the next town over to go to a workshop or to a course or even to a new coffee shop, you guys, or looking into like a lot of bigger cities have these co-working spaces. It's so awesome, this place. I wish I lived a little bit closer to it because it is gorgeous. And one of the things they say on their flyer is it's like the most Instagrammable workspace ever. Like everything in there is beautiful. Like you want to take pictures in front of like the walls and all the decorations and stuff because it's so well done and it's so like girly and just lady boss-ish, right? So go find places like that and seek them out. And this place has been here for a little while and I didn't even know about it, right? So get on Google and Google search like events in your area, and I think that's what I did. I think I Googled events in my area and that was one of the places that popped up. They have weekly events, different people putting on little workshops and classes and stuff. And a lot of them are in the middle of the day for people that are, you know, entrepreneurs, right, who work from home. So get creative and get resourceful and start looking for something to put in your calendar every single week. I made a little note in my planner last week after meeting with a girlfriend who was like, you need to come to some of these events with me. Like, let's get you out of the house, right? So she planted that idea for me. I was like, yes, I need to do more of that, networking out of my house, getting out and meeting people. So I put a reminder in my planner as like the highlight of the week, schedule one event a week, one thing to get out of the house and go meet people, right? So that is my tip for today, you guys, is if you're not doing that, if you think that you can just build your business 100% online, you can. I've had a lot of success doing that, and I know so many people who have. However, what if it goes away? Number one, right? We had a little scare. What if it goes away? You want to be in the habit of getting out and meeting people, and there is nothing better to like expand your friend circle and like just be able to have more people that know you and know what you do in your world, right? Than getting out and actually meeting those people face to face, and they get to hear you and they get to see you. And you go to these networking events and oftentimes you introduce yourself, right? So today I introduced myself and shared what I do. So all of the women in the room got to hear what I do. Sidelines to CEO. Everyone was like interested in what that was, right? So get yourself in these situations where you can get to know other people and what they do, but also highlight what you do and practice. Here's the other thing is practice sharing what you do. Practice delivering that title of like, what do you do? How do you help women? What's Sidelines to CEO, right? And practice talking about it, and it becomes easier and easier to share what you do with people when you are online as well, right? So one of the things that I learned today, hi Carol, is that I need to get business cards because I am so used to working online. I don't have business cards, and you know, I've been in network marketing for 7.5 years, and in network marketing we always connect via social media, or we just get each other's phones out and we say, what's your number, right? Business cards oftentimes get thrown away, has been my experience. But at a networking event like this, people want your business card. So that's something I picked up today. That was a huge like aha moment. Hit me in the side of the head, like, duh, why don't you have business cards, right? But it really, really helped me to get out of my comfort zone today. So just want to encourage you guys that if you're one of those people like me that stays behind the camera or stays behind the computer, or you're always doing home workouts, or you're always going to the same gym, or you're always going to the same coffee shops, to make it a point, and you have to put it in your planner as a reminder to do something different, to shift up your routine and do something a little bit different to meet people and get out of your comfort zone. And I will admit today was, I was nervous. Like, I haven't been to a networking event in so long, and I'm a super outgoing person, and I was even nervous. Like, oh my gosh, this is something new I haven't done in a while. So it was really good to shift up that energy and be in a situation where I'm not leading, but I'm learning, and I'm in a position where I get to kind of get to know other people and what they do. So that was kind of cool. So yeah, aren't we all creatures of habit? Like, I find myself getting stuck in that little, you know, I love my life and it's amazing and I love being able to do lives and stuff like that, but we also still can get stuck in that that groove of doing the same thing over and over again. And anyway, so it was good. It was a good thing for me to shift up my energy. Changing my Starbucks has been nice. Yeah, exactly. Like, go to a new Starbucks. Like, you'll see new people, right? You'll have a new barista. You know, you never know. Some of them have better energies than others, right? When you walk in and you sit down, sometimes the lighting's better or just there's a different vibe in there. So get out of your comfort zone. Make it a point. If you're an online business owner and you're sitting behind your phone or your computer all the time, block it out in your schedule. I had to do it last week. I said, okay, next week this is gonna be the first week I do this. And I had to block it out. I had to commit. I bought the ticket for the event and I put in the time for it. And I'm so glad that I did. So anyways, that's what I wanted to share today with you guys. If you are in network marketing, if you're a woman in network marketing, or you know a woman in network marketing who is kind of hanging out on the sidelines and not really stepping into the business ownership role, and they're feeling like they want to take this more seriously, they really want to take their hobby and turn it more into a real business and really start showing up that way. I have a camp that I mentioned at the beginning of this, a camp that starts on April 20th, and it's specifically for women in network marketing who are kind of getting ready to get ready and really needing to jump in and focus in on building the discipline working from home, doing the income producing activities, and really being more productive with your time, because network marketing is such a beautiful gift when it's done correctly, when you really learn how to build it in the pockets of your life around the other things that you're doing. And you learn that, wow, I can build an empire, literally. I can build a very nice residual income doing this in the pockets of my life. And when you figure that out and you realize that it isn't this big daunting thing that you have to spend all day doing, you'll be so much easier for you to build your business, because you just get really specific about when those time blocks are that you're working your business, doing the income producing stuff, and you'll see it start to take off, and you'll see yourself get into momentum and start to attract people that want to be part of that energy. So if that's you, go to the link in my bio. The website's called sidelinestoceo.com. The link in my bio will take you there. There's an application you can fill out if you're interested, and I will hop on the phone with you once I receive your application, and we'll talk a little bit more about your business and if it's a good fit for you. So I will see you guys tomorrow, 12 o'clock Pacific. And yeah, have an awesome day, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching the replay, swipe up and let me know what you took away from today's live. Bye, guys.